Oh, hey, what's up? Vino here. Shh, I'm talking to these people. Sorry. Just taking a little walk around the yard today. And, man, all these leaves all over the place. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I feel like I had a bet or something with somebody and they were supposed to rake these leaves maybe? I don't know.
Honestly, BMO, we're playing this week. I say loser, blows, breaks, whatever. The other one's front yard. Are you game? I'm in.
Oh yeah, that's it. Now I remember. Well, maybe we can schedule for something for maybe mid-November, since there's plenty of leaves still on the trees. We'll be in touch. Anyway, enjoy week 7 of the BMO. All right, here we go. Welcome to week 7 of the BMO. I'm your host, Bino. Thanks for joining me. Got a lot to talk about this week, so let's jump right in. We're going to get started with week 6 and some really, really low scores. Doughboy, 59.96. Not to be outdone by the notorious BOY with a 57.07, an all-time low in the BMO. Our boy Leg. I just love using Leg because I get to use this awesome picture every time I get to talk about him. He pulled out a big Monday Night Football win against our old pal Big Mike. He got 20 points from Alan Lazard. He outscored Greg Zerloin on Monday, who missed a couple big kicks. And Big Leg now, 2 in a row, and moving up with the BMO. Lando Calrissian, another win. He goes to 6-0 this year in the BMO so far. He knocked off our old pal Uncle Eddie, who now falls to 1-5. He's got a lot of work to do. And he's also got to rake the leaves in my lawn. We're going to get things started with a big week 7 action. So here we go. These are the BMO standings. All right, here we go. We're going to get things started with our premier matchup for week 7 in the BMO. We got 4-2 Tall. He's going to take on 5-1 Felton this week in what should be a hell of a battle. Both teams are very solid and have to be considered top contenders in the BMO this year. Definitely looking like they're going to make a run at it once the playoffs get started. Alvin Kamara, subpar game on Thursday Night Football. I think he went for about 7 points. That is not going to get it done for Tall. Felton's wide receivers, though, trending in the wrong direction. Tyreek Hill has continued to struggle and probably will until Tua gets back. Now Mike Evans on the injury report. They're just, like I said, moving in the wrong direction. Brock Purdy for Tall this week. He could struggle a little bit against that solid Kansas City defense. So we'll see how things shake out there. Is Sam Laporta ever going to get it going? He had a touchdown last week, but that was his only target in the game. And we'll see how things go with him. He's just not getting it done at this point. But all that being said, I do like Tall this week. I think he gets it done, but probably going to be a 4 or 5 point game. All right, we got 2, 3, and 3 teams that are going to get after it this week. Joe H. He's going to chop it up with Boy, coming off an absolute piss-poor performance in week 6. Anthony Richardson back for Joe H. We'll see how that goes. Saquon Barkley in a huge revenge game this week against the G-Men. Give me Boy to get the win this week in a bounce-back game. Stanky Leg, like we said before, 2 straight wins, getting it done. He'll take on a 3-3 Gus team, but too many sketchy players in Leg's lineup this week. Give me Gus to get by Leg in a pretty easy win this week. We got the battle of the BMO 25 Draft Butler competition underway. We have the 2 worst teams in the league facing off as 1-5 Doe tangles with 1-5 Uncle Eddie. This could end up being a pretty entertaining matchup, though, as I look at it. But I think in the end, Uncle Eddie's going to pull this one out. 6-0 Orlando Calrissian meets Big Mike in the annual Bomback Bowl. Big Mike off to that hot start on Thursday Night Football. Javonte Williams goes for 25 points. Yikes. Larry Neighbors, he's back for Team Bino this week after a 2-week hiatus from a concussion. RB2 is a real problem for Team Bino this week. It's either probably going to be Tyrone Tracy at this point. Ray Davis doesn't look like an option, and God, I really don't want to have to play Zach Morris. Or Zach Moss, for that matter. I wouldn't play him either. Good start to the matchup, though, for Big Mike. He's now got Devontae Adams as a Jet. That's definitely going to improve his wide receiver room. With Bino leading the all-time series versus Big Mike at a record of 74-3. That's legit. I checked it. Give me Bino to rally back behind some strong Sunday afternoon games. We got Dumpster Fire, fresh off an absolute beating at the hands of Hashim. He's going to go up against a Spoonie squad who's looking to get over 500. This one's going to be projected to be a pretty close one. I will take Heptig to sneak by, though, behind some big games from both Brian Thomas Jr. and Brock Bowers. Our last matchup of the week, we got Hashim, who is enjoying probably his best career start in the BMO. He's going to face off against Joe M., who checks into this one at a very solid 4-2 on the season. Both teams come into this one pretty healthy. They all have some solid matchups. This one looks like a pretty competitive one here. I do like Josh Allen and Justin Jefferson here. I think they're both in blow-up games for Hashim. Joe M is going to need to get solid efforts from those running backs, where he does have an advantage, I think, over Hashim slightly to come out on top. And looking at this one, I am going to take Hashim, and I think he is going to get by in a very close matchup. All right, that's about going to do it for Week 7 of the BMO Report. Don't forget, Halloween's right around the corner, in case you don't know the calendar. The Mets, they stay alive tonight in Game 5. Game 6, Sunday night. F the Jets, we're watching the Mets. Don't forget about Sunday Gravy. It's still going strong. We are changing lives every Sunday. We pushed on that Ravens and Washington game last week. Here's one for you. Give me the Seattle Seahawks on the money line versus Atlanta this week at plus 130. Yeah. Enjoy all that Week 7 action. Don't forget to hit the subscribe, hit that like button. You tip your bartenders and you stay classy.
Okay, let's go.